The idea for a breast in a boat took root at the McGavin Sports Medicine Clinic at the University of British Columbia, where 3 researchers set out to prove a flaw in traditional medical thinking. But their plan was risky, and it hinged upon a leap of faith from women who had already been to hell and back.
I was one of the first people that wanted to do this with Don McKenzie, and I'd go to this support group every month and I'd say, now we're trying to get women to dragon boat, and they'd all look at me like I was nuts. And I'd pump it up every month. I'd say, we're looking for women to be on this dragon boat team, and they'd all look at me like I was nuts. And then we'd go to the first meeting, and about 6 or 8 of them were there, and they'd all kept their mouths shut this whole time.
Because very little is known about what causes these complications, in 1995, scientists Diana Jesperson, Don McKenzie, and Sherry Neeson ventured further than anyone has before them into a very gray area.
Here were some guidelines, and the guidelines were all negative. Were things that you don't do this, don't do this, don't do that. This is something you can't do. And by and large, our medical practice out here is based upon things you can do and getting normal people back from an injury or an illness or something related to exercise. And so we took this as a personal challenge.
Faced with these staggering consequences, Don McKenzie's group proceeds cautiously, but also with an unshakable belief that exercise is not the culprit in lymphedema and that physicians were being too conservative with their recommendations.
Take it away! Hold on. If you did everything that these well-intentioned experts want you to do, you couldn't use the arm.
She said you should do some exercise, but try to favor that arm.
We were told to wear gloves and not to lift heavy things. They're my son-in-law's windsurfing gloves.
Steady paddle! Take it away!
The paddlers are aware of the consequences, yet surge forward. This is a chance they will take to reclaim part of the life they were told to abandon.